Ronaldinho success!
I don't think that'll ever not be funny. I need to remember to set up emotes at some point. More of them. Of the BTTV emotes. Those are good. I need to set those up at some point. Before I bother even setting those up, I'm just gonna play a little bit of the second best video game of all time. Because, as we all know, Quantum Theory is the best video game of all time. And if you haven't heard of Quantum Theory, then you need to play Quantum Theory for the PS3 or Xbox 360, because it is the best video game of all time. That's simply a fact of the matter. It's got everything, except plunging attacks, because they had to make the game flawed, otherwise it wasn't perfect, or to make it not perfect, so other video games would still be made. But enough about Quantum Theory. This isn't Quantum Theory. This is Asura's Wrath, the second best video game ever made. Because they wanted to make a 30-hour movie or some shit, and didn't. Instead, they made a video game. They really just put you right into it and do not explain a single thing that is going on. It's Buddha. Minigun Buddha. Good. Just another reason why this is the best video game ever, or the second best video game ever, is it doesn't give a lot of time trying to explain things that are going on. It just puts you right into the action, shows you what's going on, and then explains it as you go. I don't know who I am. I don't know where I am. All I know is I must kill. And that's exactly what our main character, Asura, does. After all, it's his game. In an alternate timeline, Sergei there is a Tumblr sexy man. Part of me is glad that this game went mostly unnoticed by everybody. But it'd be kind of funny to see Ashura's Wrath characters up there with the Onceler. I need to look at the audio levels or something, because he was awfully quiet. But I don't want to do that during cutscenes. I don't want to talk during the cutscenes. But also, this game is mostly cutscenes. So much so, in fact, that the DLC, two of the DLC packs are just movies. Another reason why this game whips, it just starts off right at the end. You know, writing, they tell you start your story, introduce it, get to the conflict as fast as you can. Well, here's our conflict. We're starting off at the end of a normal game. Normal games wish it could build to what Asura's Wrath starts with. And also, like, every 20 minutes there are Full Metal Alchemist title card transitions, and they're the best. They really just wanted to make a anime series or movie out of this, but didn't. Instead chose to make a quick time event video game. Let me see. Can I cannot do audio. Cannot change the audio levels in the pause menu. Alright, that's fine. Actually, I want to move the mouse pad I have in front of me so the remote can vibrate and be heard by the mic. This is how we develop character relationships. He gets attacked, and then we naturally learn that, as his daughter, the priestess is concerned about him. Oh. I beefed that up. That's fine. No health bars, ever. Oh, it's gotcha time. And then every episode will end with a to be continued. Because they really just wanted to make a TV series out of this. Oh man, an Asura's Wrath TV series would be incredible. I missed one, and it gave me an A. No. That's fine. Oh, these aren't even voiced. It's literally just a comic book at this point. Incredible. Congratulations, Commander. We have once again succeeded in suppressing Vlitra. That means nothing. In time, it will be back and pose an even greater threat than today. Vlitra, that vile beast, destroying it will be more troublesome than I had anticipated. And who would have thought that Hellion Asura would be the one to quell it, even managed to outperform Argus? That was only possible because he had the aid of the priestess. Ah yes, his daughter Mithra. We might very well owe our victory solely to her. The priestess proves to be more useful than Emperor Strata himself. Perhaps I've said too much. Harnessing her power will be a vital step in achieving our cause. Indeed, her ability to amplify mantra is quite remarkable. You would never guess that mindless brute to be her father. I suggest we intervene for the priestess's sake. He is a potential danger to our plans. Not just yet. He can still be useful to us. For now, we must concentrate on completing the Karma Fortress as well as finding a more efficient way of accumulating mantra. Without that, rest assured, Commander, I've already devised a plan for it all, including the priestess. Very well, proceed as planned. Failure is not an option. Next time on Asura's Wrath. This time on Asura's Wrath. Knowing how that scene went, it's so funny to me. Seeing just the Emperor standing there while also being dead for like 5 minutes. How long was he dead before Ashura actually got there? Did he just stand him up? Is he a puppet on strings? Oh, the notification just went through. Thank you for the follow, Naruki. Ashura's Wrath. Asura's Wrath. Even just with multiple spikes sticking out of his back, he's still beating everybody. Relatable character. Good game design. We even got our anime close up. Him about to lose it. Turns out a guy named Deus would have lightning powers, right? Yes. What the call was. That's so good, though. You're insane! Sure doesn't do anything to, convince him he isn't insane, but that's okay. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. He doesn't exactly have much of a negotiating point after being thrown off of a space station, but love the man for trying. To be continued. But I should make a roundabout. Um, like button I can press. Just a roundabout soundboard. From the myths passed down by generations of humans far and wide, the evil demigod who fell from the heavens. Long, long ago, there lived 8 legendary demigods. They were known as the 8 Guardian Generals. They led the demigod legions against the Empire Goma, bringing peace and prosperity to the world. But one of them was black of heart and had ambitions of his own. His name was Asura. Selfish with his own aspirations, he turned against his kind and struck fear into the demigod race, taking the life of their Emperor Strada. It was a dark time. Black clouds cloaked the sky, unpenetrated by the sun's rays. Plants and trees all over the world withered and died. Humanity was overcome with grief and sorrow. Then, just when it was believed that all hope was lost, 7 pillars of light poured down from the heavens, and the remaining 7 guardian generals appeared. Under the command of the great Zeus, they fought heroically against their brother who betrayed them, and avenged their emperor's death by sending Asura to his own. Henceforth, they became known as the 7 deities, and they watch over the humans from the heavens. Oh. There it was. We got a little bit of a title drop. Only His Wrath. Asura's Wrath. The video game. The movie. Coincidence that they kill him, send him to hell, and then a spider helps him out? No. I need to read back up on Hinduism so I can like really go into the specifics of how this game does or doesn't represent aspects of that religion well, because Asuras are a thing from Hinduism, and the spider has a symbolism in Buddhism, I believe, but lots of fun potential comparisons to be made there. Pillar climbing minigame. Not even a quick time event because that didn't put me on a timer. Flashback training arc. Monkey. Monkey. Make a monkey out of you. I never said stop. Monkey. Cinematic is that? That's true, we are fighting monkeys, and they are doing that. Alright. It's that easy. He does the same lap every single time. Time for your next lesson, throws a fucking rock at you. Alright, man, sure. I didn't stop. I didn't stop, August. I missed one. I missed one. That's fine. I wish I could go into this game just completely blind again. Because I remember so much about it, and I wish I didn't, almost. I think it'd be so fun to go in with no knowledge of what this game was going to be. Yeah. It's really interesting to me also that... Oh, that was not the button I wanted to hit. That this game doesn't have health bars for the enemy. It's a burst gauge instead, which I guess I haven't gotten to that yet. I need to fill up the unlimited gauge first. Which takes forever to fill up. And I kind of wish they would give me like a boosted chance to get to it, just to make things go easier, and then be like, hey, it won't fill up this quickly in a real fight, but for the purpose of this tutorial we're gonna make it fill up extra fast. But I guess it teaches you how to manage enemy attacks as well as getting the gauge to actually fill up. There we go, that's where it talks about the burst gauge. Oh, okay, so the burst gauge is gonna fill up super easy. I guess they want that to fill up easy for the tutorial. Oh, it started to lag for a second there so they could pull up the tutorial, and I got super concerned that it just wasn't going to pull up the tutorial and it was actually going to lag. Oh, come on. What? That's bullshit. I hate it. I did. It's the opposite of Tell Me Why So's The Room. Here's your reward. Just fucking knocks you unconscious. Homeboy is concussed. Good thing that's a flashback. I wonder when his arms got all metal instead of different metal. But I do like the metal arms. They're so cool. It's such a cool aesthetic having just big old punchy arms. Asura's Wrath. Asura's Wrath. Wait. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Man, I missed. I keep hitting R3 to lock on. Some normal games will use R3 to lock on. I feel like that scene would be a lot cooler if there were multiple voices overlapping and then they brought one into focus over the others. It just make a lot more sense. Have I invoked Asura's Wrath? Oh! I need to pay attention during cutscenes. I almost missed that quick time event 1, too. Because I forgot cutscenes aren't really cutscenes, they're interactive gameplay moments. To be continued. $12,000 years. $12,000 years. This is a near automata level time skip. Oh, there's the to be continued. $77. Can do better. What are these pupils in the CG art? A barren land somewhere on Gaia. The golden. What do you think? It's become a tad desolate since you were here last. I hear thunder in the distance. Can you see the lightning? It is as red as blood. So you remember? Yes, the threat to the Goma still remains, even now. Curious as to what your former comrades have been doing? Over here, over there, have a look. Have a little look-see. Jack shit is what they've been doing. They let the Goma. Not quite. This was the work of your own race, the demigods. What? They now have control over the world and do as they please. That can't be. A lot can change in 12,000 years. If you don't believe me, why don't you go see for yourself? Shut up! There's that famous Asura anger. There's that famous Asura's wrath. Oh, well then, this world shall be your playground. Next episode. Hideo Kojima game. How many times they give me the CyberConnect 2 intro? Oh, I want to go this way. I don't think this is... Okay. That's definitely not the way I'm supposed to go. Oh, man, I want to do a cosplay of Asura so bad. It'd be so fun. Little children's playing around. Oh, this is, I think this is the same shot from the opening of the game. Some of their audio definitely sounded like it didn't need to be looping like it did. Let's go. I was really hoping to get damage list there, but that's okay. Absolutely ruthless. Oh yeah, the troops haven't changed in 12,000 years either. Oh, those are just gauntlets he's wearing. Okay. I do like that he just immediately ran off after beating the hell out of those guys. Oh my god. Tyson. Doskoi. Oh. Let's go. I perfect parried his belly flop. Oh jeez. I do also like that this game, it just is not quite arbitrary, but almost arbitrary power levels for all of the different Goma. Those monkeys were 34, 32. This guy's 680. It just gives kind of an interesting scale for how strong things are in this game. He saved all of those people. Saved, question mark. All of those people. Big ol' punchy arms, what I tell ya. Sick as hell aesthetic. Asura's Wrath. Asura's Wrath. Asura's Wrath? Asura's Wrath. don't know why they put those in the game so often. You did it. You did kill him. Doshkoi. Oh yeah, that's a good button prompt. Let's shut him up. I feel Ashra's wrath. Oh, that is 2 swings. Oh. Oh, that curves. I've discovered that curves. Oh, hello? Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. We gotta run at him. Yes. And the fights in this game are so cool. There's actually like, it seems like it's just legitimately good choreography going on in the different battles. But part of it is due to them being cutscenes. But uh-oh. Yeah, you thought the fight was over. No. No, no, no. This is Wizen of the 7 deities. Talking about the scale at the start of the game being messed up. Scale, period, is whack in this game. It's so good, though. No heights. I bet he didn't even remember that, but now he's mad. Now he's wrathful. To be continued. To be continued just immediately. We could just immediately go into the next one. It's not like there's anything to wait on. See, we've already gotten Vajra Ashura, but now, because he was way stronger than these guys before, which is why we're just now getting Vajra Wise. Old friends, new enemies. Thank you, illustrator Soichiro Iwasaki. Shinto Meeting Chamber. It seems Ashura has returned to this world. You don't say. Preposterous, that's impossible. Nothing is impossible. It actually sounds like fun. Silence. He is nothing but a speck of dust in the past. Indeed, our power then was nothing compared to what we are capable of now. To think there was a time when we had to actually exert effort to purify one large goba. Oh, how pitiful we all once were. How shall we proceed, my lord? If it pleases you, I can depart immediately to purify him. I have already sent Wizen. Let him take care of our old friend. I can imagine the look on Ashura's face now. He hasn't the slightest idea how powerless he is against us. I think you'd be surprised. Explain. There are no guarantees in battle. Nothing is impossible. Sending him back to Naraka. It's basically just him saying he's gonna kill him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. No, I'm gonna send you to Naraka. It's different, don't worry about it. Don't even sweat it. To be continued. Thank you, CyberConnect. Do I have to play it now? No, okay. I want to open my snacks. I think I have to play it now. There's another auto-scroller level. I do wish that some of the quick time events in this game had like Fahrenheit level failure scenes where if you missed it, you just ran into something completely ridiculous and got all sidetracked. Come on. Acrobatic. Look at him strike a pose. He almost had pupils in that scene. Oh. Shut Wizen up. Good button. He's got friends here helping him. Just kidding, those are his arms. You thought this was just a fantasy battle? That was also, they had missiles that they were using. Oh yeah. I took damage. God, the kind of punching power that man has. Like, Wizen watching his shit go down. That was my favorite ship. Not that this guy even needs a spaceship. They really set this game up to just be cool right off the rip. It's just cool is what it is. You're fighting as a 6-armed demigod warrior who just climbed out of hell, who was fighting against a giant demigod warrior. Who catches him in midair by the finger and throws him into the sky. Yeah, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the clash? The tiny guy or the big guy? Oh no! I looked away and I missed it. That's the end of the boss fight, right? Monkey. They actually scaled all of the Earth in its entirety for this game. Asura's Wrath. Asura's Wrath? Man's is so big, he is just going to use his finger to wipe this guy out. I said it before, the scale in this game is whack right off the rip. It starts at the end of a normal game, and then you fight the end game boss of a normal game. This is where, like, promotional art for the game is from, too. Because that shit came from Orbit. It's a very hot robot hand. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Think about how many problems that's causing for other places in the world, too. Sheer force, wind. He's punching so hard that his arms are breaking off. It's just part of how ridiculous and cool this game is. He punched his finger so hard that Wyson just gets fucking evaporated. Raising his hand to the sky in victory. Just kidding. His arm is not on his body. Rude ass. To be continued. Let's go. Need those S ranks. Maybe I'll do one more. Shinto meeting chamber. Impossible. How could Wyzen have lost to him? He's brought shame to the seven deities. In all honesty, I'm not surprised. Wyzen was the weakest among us after all. Among us? Among us? He lost the moment he believed that size equals strength. In any case, the real problem is the fact that fat idiot wasted a significant amount of the mantra, an amount that took us so long to accumulate. That fool. Our dear cause. Our dear cause? Why did I Wow. Our cause will not waver because of something as trivial as this. Leon looking ass. It looks like Pokemon Leon there. Who cares about the cause? I'll kill him for fun. Not so fast. A large goma has appeared on the surface. With Wyzen gone, I need someone to handle it. Then have someone handle it. I only follow what my blade thirsts for. Oops. While you two were arguing, Yasha went after Asura himself. Hee 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 hee. That could be fun to watch. He ignites his wrath? He ignites Asura's wrath? It's the only joke. Oh yeah. Oh. He doesn't have arms. Go easy on him, man. I must make it hard to balance. Look at you. You don't have arms. Rude ass. You got it. Asura's Wrath. Bathroom break. Commercial break. It's both. Lots and lots of trains. That was some sick martial arts. taller than you. Just headbutt him. Just him slaps him. It's such a good. Let's go. I really like that Asura just eats shit immediately after. Again, he doesn't have any way to balance himself really well right now, but, you know. It's just so funny. Body just sinks into the lava. Me playing Minecraft. I also like that it doesn't explain before why he has robot parts sticking out of his shoulders or his chest, I guess. He doesn't even have shoulders at that point. Liam O'Brien, Robert Atkin Downs. Good stuff. Tara Strong. Steve Bloom. Keith Silverstein. Good stuff. Good video game. That's it. The end of the game. Very, very experimental game. They set it up for great things, but then they just kind of stopped, unfortunately. But it's a fun short little game. It kind of seems like they maybe wanted to set it up for like what happens after the salvation of the world, unanswered questions. But that's just the end of part 1. The rest of the game is still there. Hey, not bad. Could have used an S. I'll go ahead and get through the post chapter 6 stuff and then stop it there. Confessions of a Mask. Karma Fortress. The Priestess's Chamber. The chamber, it's just the tube they keep her in. That is the chamber. This is the second time we've taken your father from you. This will be the second time we've taken your father from you, won't it? When this is all over, you have the right to take my life, and I will accept death gladly. But for now, you will have to wait. This is the only way. We need your power. The world needs it. Vlitra is constantly unleashing Goma upon the world. If we do not have Mantra to fight against them, there is no hope for civilization. Your power to amplify Mantra is our sword and shield. We cannot bring salvation to Gaia without you. Asura, why do you choose not to listen to reason? Mithra's power is essential to our cause. Once we defeat Vlitra, Mithra and the world will be saved. Stubborn fool. 500 years later. Next time on Asura's Wrath. Current progress has already been saved. Asura's Wrath, you spoil me. But I think that's all I'm going to play right now. Good game. Great game. Second greatest game of all time, right behind Quantum Theory. It's good stuff.